Hi, Bruce Myers, Seven Valleys Defense. Fall is in the air. Nothing like a hot beverage and some hot OC pepper spray. Warms you up on a cold day. No, actually, pepper spray is for defense. I'm not really a fan. Although it is food grade, you could eat it. I don't. I don't recommend it unless you really like hot, spicy stuff. And make sure if you're going to eat it, you use the pure pepper spray, probably the gel, because you don't want it like getting all over everywhere, and not the pepper spray that contains CS or tear gas, as well as is pepper spray and tear gas combined. You don't want to drink that. Ugh, that'd be nasty. Anyway, October 30th, I have a pepper spray class coming up, and many people may say, a class? What do you need a class for? You know, you go to the store, you buy your pepper spray, throw it in the purse, throw it in your car, forget about it, and that's that. Have you ever used it? Have you ever manipulated it? Well, no, I don't need that because I use hairspray my whole life, or I use Axe body spray. And so you just push a button. That's it. That's all there is to this. Push a button, spray, done. Okay, think about this for a second. Can you get that pepper spray out and use it when you're being threatened? This is defensive. Most people are not under attack when they're using Axe body spray or hair spray, right? So again, can you manipulate it without looking at it? Are you going to be looking at your adversary? Can you get to it? Or, I'm going to simulate a purse here with my man purse. You know, is the pepper spray down in the bottom somewhere? Can you hold this? I'm trying to find my pepper spray. Or, did you give it a little pre-thought and maybe attached the pepper spray with a quick release that, without looking, I'm not cheating. Here, let's not cheat. I can hit the quick release without looking. I can feel this one that we're going to talk about has finger grooves, so I know it's in the right direction. And I know to the left, I can find the safety and disengage it without looking. So I can do that while still watching the adversary or countering or doing whatever I have to do to try to keep myself safe while I'm deploying. Are you guys still there? Oh, okay. So, oh, look, it's in the right direction. I'm going to spray my adversary, not myself. I think that's kind of important. So that's one issue you might want to think about. The other one I talked a little bit about. Gel, spray. What's the difference? What might one be good for in the other? Here's another one. Maybe you have pepper spray. When did I buy that? I think it was 1990. Do you know there's an expiration date on there? Yeah, the propellant can go bad. So some of those things we want to talk about in our pepper spray class. The other one we're going to talk about, any defensive class, we should talk about situational awareness. Can you avoid it? Just avoid being in the confrontation first. The other thing is, think about it. If you carry a gun, okay, that's wonderful. That is like the best defensive weapon you can have. But you know what? It doesn't fit every situation. Every time you're threatened or feel unsafe may not be a gun situation. You know, when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. Police carry pepper spray. They also have guns. Why would you need pepper spray? Because not every situation calls for, everything's not an open out and gunfight. You know, if you've seen anything in the news, you can be threatened by somebody that doesn't have a gun. Do you necessarily always go to the gun because that's all you have? Something this small and light could be a good option to put in there. Now you could, some of you may have wrestling background, martial arts. I have a black belt. It took years to get it, and I used to train a lot. I haven't done much lately because, frankly, at this point in my life, I've reached the age where, I can injure myself getting out of bed in the morning. So do I really want to wrestle around or fight somebody on the ground? Go hand to hand with somebody with that's 20 years old at my age. I have some knowledge, I have some skills still, but let's say the body's getting a little bit older, so why not carry a little karate in a can? Disclaimer, it is not karate, and it is not the solution to everything. It is not 100% effective against 100% of people, but it's in the high 90s. You know, it is effective, and it can help avoid a situation where you might have to revert to the firearm. It may avoid a situation where you're going to get injured, because let's face it, anytime you go hands-on, even if you're not as old as I am, you may get injured in a hand-to-hand confrontation. You don't know the fighting skill level that the adversary that is coming at you has. You can address multiple adversaries. You don't have to carry the big can like, you know, we used to carry when I was on the police department. Of course, this was no problem on the police department because you had your Batman utility belt, and you know, you carry a lot of stuff because you're dealing with people and you're entering into situations. We want to try to avoid that. We're going to talk about that in situational awareness. So I don't recommend that you get one this size, because frankly, when you carry this in your pocket, people are going to get the wrong idea. It's a little bit something like this, again, small, light, easy to use, and presents you with an option. If it doesn't work and you carry a firearm, you can always go to that. It's also useful for people that work or live in situations where they can't carry a firearm. Maybe you live in one of those states where it's, you know, it's easier to get a CDL than it is to get a handgun permit. When you come, you're going to get this beautiful white box. How much would you pay for training in this beautiful white? But don't answer. There's more. Inside the box, oh, look at this, a sticker, because who doesn't love stickers? Okay. You also get a certificate suitable for framing, and you can show people, don't mess with me, I've been trained on pepper spray. You'll also receive this book, Cozy Up by the Fire and Read About Pepper Spray. It's a manual, but it's got a lot of things we're going to talk about, so it might be something worthwhile to review later in the future. And as an added bonus on the back, we have a target for you to spray across the eyes. I'd recommend maybe making copies of it and spraying that. Don't spray your book. But anyway, that's your choice. It is kind of water resistant. Then you get not one, not two, but three. How much would you pay? Don't answer. 3 inert training units, which spray water, basically. Target is the eyes, okay? So I should be able to draw, and this is inert, it's just water, but you notice I've saturated the eyes. So the inert units will spray water. Basically, you can practice your marksmanship, you can practice hitting the target from distance. If you practice with a firearm, right, you know, it's not so easy to hit your target. So again, with the inert units, you can practice a little bit. And the inert units have the same finger grooves, deploy the same way, shoot the same way as a defensive spray. You will get live defensive spray, which you can immediately start carrying because you will have training and you'll have confidence in it. And the expiration date, you'll have several years before this needs to be replaced. So, and you'll have clips, 3 of the clips. So if you want to carry in a purse, like I showed you at the beginning, you can have 3 different purses, 4 actually, because there's one in here and one with each of the inerts. So you could have 4 purses ready to go where you just clip it. $65, you'll receive all that training. You'll receive those products to take with you. You'll be more confident with your pepper spray that you can use it. You'll give some thought about how you're going to carry and deploy it. You'll get some situational awareness, some basic moves to do. Right here in Shrewsbury, Pennsylvania, at the hotel down there up on the hill by Home Depot. 9 a.m., so you don't have to get up super early. We will have coffee. You don't have to put pepper spray in it. You can drink it with cream or sugar, whatever you like. And it's 9 to noon. Doesn't take a lot of time, but you're going to feel a lot more confident. I think when you leave, you'll leave with some great products. We're going to talk about other products that Saber Red makes that you might be interested in. A lot of things you're going to learn, a lot of things to think about. Come join us. Go to my website, sevenvalleysdefense.com. SevenValleysDefense.com. There's a link there to the USCCA site where you can sign up and pay right online. I do have a limit to the size of the class because of the space there and because of, we're still in COVID time. So I definitely recommend you sign up. If you don't want to do that, please get in contact with me, which you can do on my website. And we can make arrangements to get you in the class if you'd rather go that route. So think about it. October 30th, coming up soon. You might want to sign up. Hope you have a safe day.